Happy Hump Day. That's right. Today we're talking about John Woo, Jean-Claude Van Damme in 1993's Hard Target in 4K. And just a quick note from our friends over at Blackout Coffee Company. Make sure you head over and give them a try. Links in the description. Well, it is Hump Day. It's Wednesday, one of our favorite days of the week, of course. We're back on track, and we're talking about Jean-Claude Van Damme, Hard Target, John Woo, and of course, Kino Lorber. All right, this has a bit more special features, even though you can't read them because this thing never focuses. Anywho, if you haven't seen this movie, you've been living under a rock. Everybody knows about this movie. This was Jean-Claude Van Damme and John Woo's action extraordinaire, mullet and all. This was John Woo's first American film. It has the Blu-ray and the 4K. Does it have reversible artwork? Of course not. Why would Kino Lorber want to do that? I don't know. And just in case you don't know what this movie's about, let's take a look. Hard Target, 1993, 1 hour and 37 whole minutes. NC-17, whatever, maybe. I don't think so. A woman hires a drifter as her guide through New Orleans in search of her missing father. In the process, they discover a deadly game of cat and mouse behind his disappearance. Directed by the legendary John Woo, written by Chuck Farrer, I don't know. Starring Jean-Claude Van Damme, Lance Henriksen, Yancey Butler, Wilford Brimley, the GOAT. You can watch this right now on Tubi if you really want to. Let's go. This is an intriguing story. Hollywood saw how great of a director John Woo was. His movies were discussed and talked about. The Killer, Hard Boiled, all these movies. And Hollywood says, we want that guy to come work for us, do a movie with us. And he says, okay, sure. Blackout copy. America. And they say, great, thanks. Make this movie with one of the most famous action stars of the period, all right? And he's like, okay, I can do that. And he starts making the movie. And immediately, the producers and Hollywood was like, I don't think this is going to work. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? No, we don't want that. No, change that. Jean-Claude Van Damme should punch a snake. That's what he should do. Pow. Let me tell you something. This goes to the bigger problem of Hollywood. They want the best of best artists, directors, stars, and they hire them, and then they second guess every single thing they're doing. If you wanted the beauty of a John Woo movie, hire him, bring him over, let him make the movie, and shut the heck up. How about them apples? I can't imagine the thought process to bring John Woo over and say, we want you to make an action film here in America like you do back home, but we don't trust you to do it properly. To the point that they even put Sam Raimi as one of the executive directors so that in their eyes, if this fell through, they could have him direct it. But Sam Raimi was on John Woo's side and was like, y'all are ignorant. Leave him alone. Let him make the movie. And it became an awful kerfuffle. There's numerous versions of this film because the studio couldn't keep their hands out of it. And from my understanding, for John Woo, this was a horrible experience. And I'm surprised it got made at all. And if I'd have been John Woo, I would have been like, see you, and taken my name off of it. until they left me alone. If you've ever seen any of John Woo's cinematic masterpieces, you know he knows what he's doing. He is artful and skilled in so much. What? Blackout copy. America. And let's not forget that Jean-Claude's ego at this time was quite huge, and he wanted to be able to edit his scenes the way he wanted them to. Like, it's just a mess. But let's talk about Kino Lorber, because first off, this movie is tons of fun, even with the mullet. It's just a good movie. Great storyline, not anything new. This has been done before. It had been done before in another movie with Michael Dudikoff. All right? Like, this is not a new, idea of rich people hunting poor people. You with me? And if you haven't seen this movie, that's what it's all about. Lance Henriksen is a rich dude that lets other rich dudes pay him, and he will help them, and they will have a hunting people as they're trying to escape. It has an interview with John Woo. It has an interview with Lance Henriksen, and if you want to know the appropriate way a movie star should act, talk, and think about film, you should watch Lance Henriksen talking about it. Brilliant. And exactly what it should be. You got an interview with Yancy Butler. She was super young. I think this was like her first big film. And she's unhappy a little bit because, as fun as it was, she didn't like being the damsel in distress. Shut up. All right? You were 18, 19-year-old just getting in the business. I believe the response is, thank you. Can I have another? Gun Fu and Van Damage, an interview with the stunt coordinator, Billy Burton. That's also great. It has a bunch of theatrical trailers on it. All these interviews, fantastic. Well done, Kino Lorber. And then you ruin it with an audio commentary by two film historians that can't quit talking about, the commentary's all right. It's better than usual, but then they start talking about phallic things and how certain scenes in the movie are intentionally phallic, etc. There is one scene with Lance Henriksen where he's really injured and he opens his gun and he makes Yancy Butler slowly load the gun with the very last bullet, and it's sexual. Like it's him holding power over his hostage. Okay? That's fair. But what's not fair and makes no sense, there's a scene where Jean-Claude grabs a snake from behind Yancy Butler and slowly pulls it away from her, and it's going over her shoulder. It's a really long snake, right? And their immediate response is, look at how phallic, look at how, ho. Shut up. These film historians are nobodies. I don't care if they're beloved by whoever. This has become a problem with boutique labels. Tell these people to shut up and just talk about the movie or the actors or the director or whatever. I'm tired of hearing you make every single old movie sexualized when it's not. If you love this movie, it looks fantastic in this 4K. And I'm glad we get the movie in its best, the best it's going to look for now. But man, Kino Lorber cannot get out of its own way. And that's it. That's it for today. I'm starting the rest of my day right about now. Do you like this movie? How many times have you seen it, if you do? Do you think it was a good start for John Woo, or do you think he was messed around by Hollywood? Let me know in the comments down below. For Michael, the microphone, Bob, squeaky chair in the back, and this big fat nerd, we will see you on Friday.